Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take this template, which has got a lane, a shoulder, little buffer, and end condition solutions. We're going to have this match the existing road. So the first thing we're going to do is add a point out here that will sample the existing pavement. I'm going to turn on my dynamic settings, make sure I don't have my affixes, my presets for prefixes or suffixes set. I'm going to change the point name to, I'm going to key this one in, X sample for existing sample. And I will pick a existing road. I think we have a sample point in here. E-road sample point. And I'm just going to do a null point. And I'll place it here for now. I will next make that exact. It is unconstrained right now. I'm going to double click on it. And I'm going to constrain it horizontally to the saw cut. I'll make it 5 feet over. The offset, if you go middle of the lane or something like that, that tends to, the further you go from the saw cut, the less variation, if there's potholes or anything like that, so it's not arbitrary, the offset value. There are some engineering decisions. And the other constraint I'm going to do is the projected surface or projected terrain. And there are, you can say up or down or left or right or any direction. Any direction with a corresponding constraint. For instance, right now I'm constraining this 5 feet over. Excuse me. Let's hit apply there so it keeps it 5 feet over. It'll project in any direction constrained horizontally, so that means up or down. Okay, so regardless of where the surface is, it will go up towards it or down to it. I do have to tell it what surface to, what terrain to target, so that will be the active surface. I'm going to hit apply. Okay, so at this point, literally, this point will go up and down with the surface. It's not connected to anything, so I do need to add a vector constraint, vector offset, instead of a vertical constraint as we have here. We will go to a vector offset between the saw cut and the sample, and I'll say 0, so it'll be exactly in line, match the slope perfectly, hit apply, and next we'll need to test. Notice how it pulled it up to, in this case it's completely vertical, completely horizontal. We'll test it next. Okay, so testing this, if I test point controls, test the vertical. Okay, so clearly the vector offset works. The edge of pavement is in line with the pavement is in line with the saw cut and sample points. Let's test it in the, okay, so you can't really see where the sample point is. It's at 5 feet, so it's somewhere around there. So you can see it's, if you draw a line between where the cursor is and the saw cut point and the edge of pavement, it is staying in line.